Just news, Numa Bawumia Aquaba. Ahadia, latest and hot news, and qua Aremeyaw Bravo. Anuti, so we are subscribe. Bawumia say, over subscribe to the channel. You may have to say, over click the subscribe button. Now, what belly notification, where the sound new video be uploaded. When the first person I was at the sound video, I feel we are now like video, give us a thumbs up. Nothing. Share my offer now when you be here now and somewhere else so will can anyone. I feel Yambura and somewhere Akoto Yapuso. A Calvin Taylor, Kitty, Wadi, and Symbia to the Black Rasta, Apokan Simbi, Afriyie, Dramani Mahama. Nanona Calvin Taylor Babonti, a very actor to be at Yamano. Now here Calvin Taylor, the Mahama, Semna one can be and no was a now it named himself a semi betuga as Mahama, so name addition of Kitty Dogs and the Kitty Abasset the record straight. No, and I hear for this boy, Black Rasta, I think I will teach you who crew and some of the cats answer. No, Satis here, Nana Janto, Shira FM. Also, need some of the two guy and Nona Kitty about what Aremeyaw Wada and some good Nara Eddie. And ten Tamara, Yambura, Kevin Taylor, Nakachi, Inkuti, and some of what he to fire Black Rasta and some good Nara.
The NPP as a political party, they are frustrated. And John Dramani Mahama consistently seen there for the past 8 years. The NPP as a political party, they have not been able to raise one statement and say John Dramani Mahama contradicted himself. Obian to be Kebi, because he's a seasoned politician. So a seasoned politician, or Kasa Odin kan dwene. On say enyo be a politician. There are people who have gone through the process to become seasoned politicians. In the Sani Pani Kasa, so man opportunity so Kasa, or my crowd are not exciting to the point that Obeka Sembia, debi known to me yano. And that is what Bawumia is suffering from. Bawumia is not a seasoned politician. Bawumia is a comedian who was packaged as an economist and now wanting to become a president. And see, sometimes people say, now Bawumia, I don't know why yes I will stage. No, it is because he does not understand what he's doing. And until till date, you cannot find anyone on social media, wherever, or traditional TV or radio, saying, this is the statement of John Mahama, and they waka say a contradicting unyobia or Ghana, because se nipa ni nimdia or ye any ejumana odina, that person is always consistent. And the moment that person is speaking, because it's about human relations, it's about trust, it's about being consistent in your delivery and what you promise. And in hardly do I do because asemi amaka wo hebia a factual. It is a person mesako police asem ba. Make me catch team say they should pull the same tape or tell you to go and fact check me. It is the consistency and how you basically respect the people listening to you. And into the sitting there, I know between we say, hey, aka 60 days ni Akoto aba and ye nhwi election e koso no. The reason why ene nhwi ne say eye de no kore e defeat atro. People cannot lie and walk just like that again. You got what I mean? People cannot just walk. People cannot just sit on TV, on radio, and walk and talk and walk. No, because journalists know to go slow. So I can't someone on the TV, so another radio, so I want car. And recently I saw a video of a Black Rasta, and the respect I have for Black Rasta, I have his phone number. I talked to him. I used to carry his shows on my TV. But I feel, the level of respect young people like us, we have for people like Black Rasta, no? We expect them to do better when they get the opportunity to speak on national issues. Because there's no way I'll sit here and make up stories against Black Rasta. Abraham means Black Rasta has an integrity to protect. He has some family to protect. He has something he has built that I cannot just destroy. So when I sit here to speak about Black Rasta, and even when I see a story about Black Rasta, what I will do is say, I need to fact check it first before I speak on it. And somebody like Black Rasta will be able to say, at a point he was a lecturer, onim the left from the right. You don't expect Black Rasta to come sit on radio and start saying things that he has not verified. It's bad. And it gives room for people to come and just say anything to you. Recently, me said Black Rasta, Mahama say, Tama Mahama ye president, Mahama ka say, or a dead goat, inti And when I heard Black Rasta say that, I said, no, you have read wide. You are seen as somebody who knows the streets and somebody who is an intellectual. Majority of the people respect you for you, at the end of the day, fact-checking your things before you say. John Mahama never stood anywhere else to say, or a dead goat into the second channel. You will not, because you Black Rasta, you've learned grammar, you know, figurative statement, you know, whatever speeches, you know. And Mahama did not even make that emphatic statement. Go check the video, check the context before you speak on your show. And that is what we are all expecting you people sitting on radio and TV to do. So Black Rasta to come and sit on radio to lie. Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. To lie about something that you should know better. You can read, you can, in fact, if you can't, if you did not even get access to the video, you can get access to the text. So why do you come sit on TV as somebody people respect to lie? No, we try to John Mahama, so said John Mahama say, or a dead good. John Mahama didn't say that. John Mahama never stood to tell the youth of Ghana, say, on your magician to create jobs. He never said that. The moment you do that, then you are aligning yourself with Obiti Sechema, Wound to Me, or Wound to Me Radio. They are not intellectually sound to even speak on radio. And I'm not saying that is how low your intelligence is. But I expect you to do better. Because John Mahama never in his life as a president, when Jina platform Biaso and Kanta say, or no, he is not a magician to create jobs. No. John Mahama was speaking to the youth that there are job opportunities out there that his government is creating. There are hospitals they are building. The thing they just changed into NAPO. John Mahama started it. The how do they call it? Entrepreneurial something. There were so many things that John Mahama administration they were putting together, and he was telling the youth to take advantage of that because the government cannot come home and give you money or put money in your pocket. John Mahama was encouraging the youth to look for the opportunities and grab it. And John Mahama did never. John Mahama engineer baby and kada say he's not. John Mahama cannot sit in the Jubilee House and say, "Come to my office, I'm giving you a job." The jobs are there. Look for them. And that is what he was telling the youth politely. So you sit on radio and you make it look like if you want to make your point, Black Rasta, you can make your point. But don't try to step on people's credibility to become relevant. That is my problem with some of you people. And I respect you a lot. I respect your trade. I respect the job you do, the respect you have for other people. But do not deliberately. Because the reason I'm saying deliberately is because you can read and write. Sebio, without due respect, you are not flesh like Chairman to me. Without due respect, you are not foolish like Abronye. You are not stupid like Owusu Bempah. You are not stupid like Richard Ahiagba. You are not a political dog. You are a journalist, renowned journalist. People know, and you have taught in classes. So you should at least spend a minute to learn, to read, to research before you spill that out there. Mumienjai, that kind of trying to step on people to become relevant in the system. That is not going to help anybody. It is not. Because Adea John Mahama, you cannot put those words in his mouth. You people are all struggling. I am struggling. We are all struggling in Ghana because of you people propagating jandam and propaganda. Go back and I entreat you to go find the video, play it on your show, and then apologize to John Mahama and the NDC, Black Rasta. You need to do that. Go there, find the video. It is on YouTube. It is on social media. Go and find the video. Play every single thing that John Mahama said. And if John Mahama categorically insulted the youth or insulted Ghanaians that he is not a magician, and you, I know, you know better. You have read wider than myself. You explain the video and the statement of John Mahama to Ghanaians and now narrate it as John Mahama insulted the people of Ghana. The journalism you guys are doing, sitting on radio and tarnishing the image of people, when we do the same to you people, you will not like it. You guys are not kids. We are struggling today because we did not defend truth. We all helped for lies to take over. That is why today in Ghana, we have these fools leading us. Now we have been able to analyze the system to understand we need to fight bad news. We need to fight fake news. We need to fight these kind of things. This is not a time for you people to be trying to please your egos and making it look like I still want to be relevant and I have to destroy somebody to be relevant. That is wrong. So, with all due respect to Black Rasta, I'm urging you, I'm respectfully telling you this. When you come on your show, play that video to Ghanaians, and then let Ghanaians understand what John Mahama actually said on that day, so that the Ghanaian will understand whether you are telling the truth or you are misleading the people. Let us stop this kind of cheap journalism and radio broadcasting or whatever you guys call it. This is the exact statement John Mahama made, and let me read it to Black Rasta tomorrow. You have the responsibility. It is that you need to apologize to John Mahama. You have to. Because when I sit here or when I go on the net and I see people say anything about you which is bad, and I come sit here to condone without fact checking you, especially having your phone number and not calling you to ask, you will be mad at me. So why do you want to do that to other people? According to President Mahama, this is the exact statement from John Mahama. You people should stop this. You Northerners, majority of you are your own enemies. You Northerners, you think you know too much. You think you can always make your brothers feel bad because maybe they did not agree with you or disagree with you on something. That's not how we build a nation. These are the words of John Mahama. And I can play Black Rasta's video. I don't care. Besides, you can pull that video for me first. I'll play that video and then I will read this statement to you so that the Jandam can be killed. Then we move forward, because enough of this. We are tired of this throwing out fake news and maligning people and distorting facts. Let's stop this. Black Rasta, I respect you. I have your phone number, and any single day I'll give you that respect. But what you did is against the job you do, is against the ethics. It makes you look bad. The best thing, if you're an honorable man, you need to come on your show and apologize to Ghanaians, your listeners in the first place. Tell them that you didn't do your research. Maybe you were too excited, and that let them know you are not a kid, Black Rasta. You are an adult. And I can sit here and say to Ghanaians, say, what you do, you don't do anything for any political party. For that, I can say it. You are vocal, you want to express your views, but in that process, do not distort facts. I will not sit here and say Black Rasta works for the NPP, Black Rasta works for the NDC. I'll never say that, because we have all followed you. You have tried to do your job diligently, stay neutral, as you people call it, but try not to distort facts. Try not to distort facts. That is the most important thing. And that is something that the NPP did. That is what the NPP did in opposition. They basically changed every single statement John Mahama made when he was in power. And that is why I'm about to tell you guys something. Ghana Web has become another fake news site. You have to be very careful about Ghana Web, because what the Ghana Web is doing now is they are putting captions out there that does not correlate with the stories they put out there. Now, the NPP owns Ghana Web, and it has become another avenue where fake news, bad publicity, bad publication about people, misquoting people, directing people, distorting facts. Ghana Web has become another avenue where this government is using to destroy lives and destroy this nation. Into Ghana Web, no, the moment you see a caption from Ghana Web, you have to quickly click on the story and read it, because everything they put out there, 99% of it is not connected to the headline they give it, because now it has become a business venture where they just need to lie for people to watch or read what they put out there. So, with all due respect, before you follow Ghana Web, Peace FM, you need to make sure you read the story. And yes, sir, and yes, sir, Obi make a decision. That decision, it will destroy you forever. It's very important that we clear the air on these things. 60 days to elections. There are so many ways people would like to distort the system, distort fact, and we are supposed to stop it, especially Ghana Web. Into Ustadia, this is the story they published. Time and John Mahama wa power no. Ghana Web, you see, and Omo Peke story no every daily guide. This is 2016, November 2016. Na aka less than a month miyako tuaba. And ASB captured banner. I am not a magician. Mahama tells unemployed graduates. And when I tell you the class anti-mim the nam Ghana say Mahama say on your magician. We don't do this in Ghana. And Delhi Guide belongs to Freddie Blay. So, Freddie Blay is the former chairman of the NPP. Freddie Blay, Mono, that is what they have thrived on for years. They have nothing better to their name. It is all about
juicy news on YouTube,
distorting facts and lying.
You are watching juicy
news on YouTube. This is what they did in 2016. They moved the words from Delhi Guide, and then Ghana Web Mo, they collaborated and destroyed Mahama's statements. Or what I'm doing now, no? It's a thorough discussion you're having on our editorial, during our editorial meeting, and it's something we need to talk about. From now, no, there's going to be a lot of fake news, jandama, some people, some knowing and others not knowing, they are going to throw in the system, and it's all because they don't have anything against John Mahama. And I'm not saying Black Rasta deal win was deliberate. That's why I'm giving him the respect to come back and retract and apologize to the NDC and apologize to John Mahama, because that's how journalism is done. Now let's listen to Black Rasta. Now Afriyie.
Terrence will remain one of the sins of John Dramani Mahama. I am not a magician to create jobs for the youth. He said it. It shocked me. It pierced my heart like a sharp razor straight against the jugular vein. I am like the dead goat. In other words, I have the dead goat syndrome. When you wave a knife left, right, and center in front of me, I don't see it, let alone feel it. Another sin of John Dramani Mahama whilst in power. They say power corrupts absolutely. Absolute power, yes, corrupts absolutely. My brother, when Mahama said these things, some of us were so shocked. The soft-spoken, humble Mahama said some of these things. That was why we sent him where he belonged, opposition. Mahama went into opposition. My brother, my sister.
These are words of Black Rasta. And Black Rasta, I know, was referring to this. Osakra ko further, John Mahama said on your dead goats. In what context? There's a video there too to show, said John Mahama did not use that statement. He used it in a context. Into sometimes, you know, when we are talking about people, we have to be very, very careful. We need to make sure the facts, we put the facts out, especially when we have the opportunity to speak through a mic. The facts are very important. Into tier Black Rasta, or say John Mahama Jina Ghana youth in him. Now let's read exactly words at John Mahama use. Omokata John Mahama can say on your magician to do what? To create jobs. Now let's read this. That's what I'm saying. After this, Black Rasta is supposed to apologize to John Mahama personally and apologize to the NDC party and the government then. Because you cannot be doing this and expect us to have a country where we wouldn't have people. Thank you, P. Thank you, guys. I have it now. Now, let's read what John Mahama actually said. According to President Mahama, and I quote, "The facts of life is that you can only have money in your pocket if you work and earn it. And so there is no magic to put money into people's pockets."
On YouTube.
Let me take the statement again. That statement when I was John Mahama catch a youth or more Ghana say, and Black Rasta sitting in 2024 at TV3 or 3 station to make these statements, misleading the youth, misleading Ghanaians, misleading the world. With all that credibility of Black Rasta, I wasn't expecting him to fall for this jandam. I wasn't expecting him to act like a chairman to me employee. Now, let me read Mahama's statement again. According to President Mahama, and let me quote Mahama, this is what he said. "The fact of life is that you can only have money in your pocket if you work and earn it. And so there is no magic to put money into people's pockets." John Mahama ekasano, we are kind of akadina or say, "Abrabo ankasa ankasa, and I trade and pobo asasini sono. Yen yina yenim say, enya dia obetuma tena dem na den sika begu botom e se wo ye adwuma edin sebio e se wo ye adwuma ansa na wonsa den akowa no ansa na wonsa akaska Mahama kureni mo say that is why government is investing as much as it is investing to try and provide our people with the skills that they need to enter the world of work. Mahama e end of quote or say enunti na aban no aye na adwene say imbebunu a sebio omo teacher trainee no yebesi more hospitals se na be omo wi a omo betumi nya den hospital aye den akoye adwuma imbebunu omo aye den teacher training and nursing training yebesi e-blocks berube omo free teacher training colleges na omo betumi nya e-blocks mu akwakira de I implement sa skill no munya no se na be a ebe de skill ankasa insanu dwuma no into say enunti na aban I'm making sure say ye de sikadodo shedien eye skill mu insanu dwuma mu se na be ya mebunu ne Ghana fo ebenye dwuma ye asama Mahama ka ye ni o. Now, Usha Obiti Nana Jantwa, on also to Kumasi Insha FM, on also can the same thing. And Nana Jantwa University, I will not be surprised at Black Rasta Soko University. And these are university graduates. Nana Jantwa Soko Tech, we reading what your thesis on a Soko engineering. Or see, Anopebiano, Sebio Kumaso, for to do an ejimon and Nimian so to my betch in Semu. Nana Jantwa Tana Insha, then he makes the statement. Said Mahama say, Yentio Bia. Abra Mahama ko Kumasi o for party and o for boss anyum no Mahama mbie na no da anka nche Kumasi ni bi se yentio bia enso Nana Janto also ko university Nana Janto also on the Oko Tech Nana Janto also ono okenkan eche obi anim nyansa no otumi na inshiraka se Mahama ka say or a dead goat san kwasi adwini sei yemfa nchekere man na ade chi ankwasiafo asa betena TV so aka kire se moma nyina yenkan ehumbom da bio Uchan trotu obi so a yenkan ehumbom ye correct o momento Mahama son kind so see and Mahama added and I quote, if you sit at home and you don't take advantage of the opportunities or say so tena fie na aban edi ndwuma ba na wo so en take opportunity a money is not going to magically appear in your pocket. So what government is doing is investing to create the situation so that as many of our people can take the opportunities as possible. And we are doing this in all sectors. Osisa wotinefia enya dia sebio sika opese ubenyano onsabeka e wo se aban dwumadi a ototo ene aban nyoma oye no also take advantage ni bi. Inti ehina Mahama ka say onya magician na ultimate create adwuma na wanya na danto ate oso akọ university na branch no Holland ne ka chem say mu degrees no enkwase degrees o say edugu toilet so no ye de toilet na mu buofu say comprehension ne hamo say die ne hamo say a natural jimio. I just don't get it. This is simple. So when you state the fact, are you going to die? You're not going to die. But a tribe, especially Nana Janto say, a tiny tribe na adokrono into the Okosian was school no, and to me angel because the tribe akata the wisdom no kojan was school so he's not able to allow himself to be open-minded enough to speak true to his own people. Into Mahama almost say no, not a deliberate. Don't normally say Mahama ding. A deliberate because. Adiana na mo pese omo ye na a tribe na a ni da ho na na janto omo nyina omo nim and still today omo da ho ye every say e omo ya so obi be free NDC mo be di Ghana so and no any omo problem enye bibia because when it comes to intelligence, when it comes to governance, when it comes to competence, they know Mahama is better than anybody in the NPP. They know, and it hurts them because they don't have any intelligent person now but to match Mahama. They know in the NPP since it was formed from time Ayofa Ayedian Bafo Akoto ni bottom £700 at the NPP no. They know till date. Omunya obia onim nyansa obetune ne nyansa no atoto den atoto eyejo Mahama ho. Now let me kill another jandam here. It's very important say sa nyoma onya ebe kele no. Omo kan say be say John Dramani Mahama say or a dead goat. Now or Gyamfi. Now let's clarify this. Niama Ghana for ntia say sansem na wote no radio so nyina no 90% of them e atro sa wote se nana janto amotiti radio so eye other radio na omo kasa nsem na John Mahama so odwamfu no omo boa eye ade bia omo ya che sisi na omo nya chance nye na mame mbo John Mahama statement o make ye said de bia omo soram se John Mahama so odwamfu no eno kokuma se na de campaign na momia nko tie me sure say mumudodo na ebrofo amuntinti titru mu a motaitie inhyira ne ade mumudodo na brofo amuntinti ana John Mahama no so no ebia na oka brofo dodo ntina ama ayedin ama sebio ye nuanu bi beti ase. This is John Mahama and here John Mahama ka so odwamfunu we di obi atem.
You talk about creating a sustainable economy, but when you hear people say that they don't have money in their pockets, what would you say to them?
The fact of life is you can only have money in your pockets.
I'm sorry, this is speech na me kan no about money in your pocket no. John Mahama say onye magician no. Asem na nkasa video ni intimu mienti asem na nkasa video. We na John Mahama kan mo ka say John Mahama say onye magician no. Asem na me read ye no eno an o kan o video we mu.
You talk about creating a sustainable economy, but when you hear people say that they don't have money in their pockets, what would you say to them?
The fact of life is you can only have money in your pockets if you work and earn it. And so there's no magic to put money into people's pockets. What we need to do, and that's why government is investing as much as it's investing, to try and provide our people with the skills that they need to enter the world of work. If you sit at home and you don't take advantage of the opportunities, money is not going to magically come and appear in your pocket, or nobody is going to come to your house and say, put this in your pocket. You have to come out and take the opportunities that present themselves, learn a skill, go into the world of work, and you'll be able to put money in your pocket. And so what government is doing is investing to create the situation so that as many of our people can take their opportunities as possible. And so we're doing this in all sectors. In agriculture, if you take cocoa, cocoa has become a very important occupation for our people. Before, the mindset was that it was only our old grandfathers and mothers in the villages who worked on cocoa farms. Today, you should see the young people who are going and acquiring land and planting cocoa, because one, they are hybrid seedlings that begin producing in 4 years, and two, the price is good. And so people are going and establishing cocoa farms and working on cocoa farms and making more money than they would have made if they were working in an 8-to-5 job. And so opportunities are opening up in all sectors, but nobody is going to come and put that salary in your pocket if you don't take advantage of the opportunities that exist, to be able to find a job and be able to do work and earn money. And of course, as we grow the economy, it ensures that our GDP per capita goes up. It ensures that there's more money available in the system, and it will come to those who go and seek it. And so government has been investing, our economy has been growing respectably. We are looking to accelerate that growth to above 8%. And I'm sure that once the economy is growing that fast, it will create more jobs. In the ICT sector, I opened the Accra Digital Center. It has the potential to produce 12,000 direct jobs. But then, if you sit at home and there's no money in your pocket and you don't take advantage of the Accra Digital Center, we are encouraging startups to come and set up there to produce apps. And before I open the door,
John Mahama, someone can say, "Onya magician." The majority of you are Muslim university. You are useless as dead goat nankasa. Mona moye Gyamfunu no. Obi dizana na Gyamto oye Gyamfunu. School awko e nyina no. Enkwasi ade na akoye. We nsuanya. Say comprehension o, say grammar o. I don't understand. Intube wo bi dizana po no gina stage. John Mahama say oye Gyamfunu. Ye Jimmy. Sa nkwasi ade we ne yetia media bedru hanne. Wo enti aka de we ato obi trim we musase. John Mahama say onya magician the video ni ya kan text natural ehina John Mahama edi Ghana ni atem ena John Dramani Mahama edi Ghana ni atem enti eno na ye gina so ende ye da ho TV so eti radio so ede ye campaign How can we build this nation? And majority of the people who use this as references, no, some say na a doctor. Say Bawumia correct me in stage kebi. It you can see that the NPP is a party full of foolish liars.
You waiting for wedding and some idea idea to go Black Rasta in some Kafaye Don Dramani Mahama. Then not Kevin about up set the record straight. Now what I some to go na Eddie. Because distribute so and our no Sabina subscriber ya. Omodi also best subscribe to channel sans hadier latest and hot news and kwa Aremeyaw Bravo. After we are now like video and give us a thumbs up. After share my offer for so we will be here now and some also Ghana memoir. Also get me share what being Afriyie and some way now comment boxing. Boakye Agyarko in my next video.
Thanks for watching. Like and share the video. You can also drop your comment. Please don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell to turn on the notification.